What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights on the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, man. We are back with another Volted update. We got to keep a close eye on vechain to track everything that is taking place, so that way we do not miss this rollout of Volted change. We know that it's going to be released within the next 3 weeks. It's even less than 3 weeks now, but we were told 2 days ago in 3 weeks it will be released. So first we're going to start off looking at the chart, then we're going to check out the vechain Twitter page just to see everything that's going on, get y'all up to speed with everything that happened over the day. So let's take a look right now. Vechain price sitting at that 50126 level, down 1.5% right now. We can see the overall market is pulling back as well. So remember, if you are feeling any pain, you got to zoom out and look at the other cryptocurrencies. Now, remember, just the other day, yesterday or the day before, we were sitting at a 1.06 or $7 trillion market cap. Right now, we're down to 997 billion. So the overall market is down 3.4%. So a lot of billions of dollars just got taken off the table. You got to keep that in mind. A lot of people seen some gains. A lot of people were able to, get to certain levels where they could finally breathe, and they were willing to, either get shaken out or take some profits or break even, whatever the case is. Some people pull some of that money off the top. Now, also, we got to look at, broader economic conditions as well, with the things that are playing out with the Federal Reserve, interest rates, different countries and disputes and things like that. So when we have things like that taking place, don't take it personal towards your cryptocurrency. Just realize, if Bitcoin is down 5%, most likely it's going to have a drag on the rest of the market. Now look at Bitcoin being down 5%. Ethereum is down 7% on a day. Now, the coins that most of us are looking at, or, depending on which chain you're on, Ethereum ERC20 tokens are going to receive sympathy from Ethereum. So if Ethereum is doing well, most Ethereum tokens or ERC20 tokens will, receive some sympathy and do well also. If Ethereum's doing bad, then they'll see the same thing. Now, BNB at 328, still holding very nicely. If you've been buying in those levels where I was telling y'all, you keep an eye on it. It's down 2.7% though for the day. Overall market pullback. XRP down 9%, Doge down 16%. So we can see a lot of people took some profits off the table from Doge. We got Solana, a lot of people took some profits off the table right there, down 17%. Also, let's take a look at Cardano, down 5%. We got, some discounts in the market, y'all. If y'all see some of these assets that y'all are greatly interested in, then you definitely should be, taking a look. Now, look at this. Shibainu back down to that 1076 level, down 10.3% in one day. All y'all that were panicking and, getting a little shaky because you seen the price going up and you were like, man, I wish I would have bought back in that 9 or 10 level. Here you are. Here's a 10% discount on the day. I like to look around 10%. And possibly pull the trigger around that 15% level. But, we just want to keep an eye on it and know that this is a good buying level. Now, let's go back to vechain. Taking a look at Volt, we see Volt is down 2.4%. So we looked at the rest of the market and we see that this is not just, specific to Volt. Volt is actually holding pretty well considering all the other top cryptocurrencies being down, around. Volt only down 2.4%. If we look at the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So basically all these tokens till we get to all the top, basically before the top 20 tokens, if they're down for the day, they're down a further percentage than vechain is. So that shows you we're very, very strong with this cryptocurrency. Now let's take a look at some of the indicators to determine our relative strength index. That's one indicator I'm really interested in seeing right now. Yeah, right. I know they didn't tell us this, y'all. I know they didn't. Let's go up to the 1 hour. Y'all, this is not a drill. This is not a drill, y'all. So let's take a look here on the 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart tells us that vechain is extremely oversold. It's all the way down to the 20, I want to say almost the 27 level, y'all. This is the lowest levels that we've seen the RSI break down to before the price begins to turn around, y'all. So if you want some easy gains, this is not financial advice, but if you look at every time the RSI pulls down this level, we get that nice run up. This is the correction right here. Some people may be looking for a bigger dip on Volt. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing that right now. Also, if we move up to the 1 hour, it's still at that, right at almost at that oversold level on the 1 hour. Instead of 41, But for me, if we look left on the RSI graph, we could see that we found support around this level before. So that's also a good indication that we might, be in that dip right here. This may be the bottom for the near term with vechain before we actually see it take off. A lot of people know vechain is about to drop. They ain't crazy. They're not about to get tricked out of their spots that easily. So also, we go to the 4-hour chart. We can see the RSI at maybe a 57, but still at the point where it's kind of in the middle, not overbought, not oversold yet. So it tells us we still got room to continue to go. If that momentum really, pushes in, people get excited, which we know is going to happen. We're breaking out of this area and we can continue to push up to those next levels that we've been talking about in my other technical analysis videos. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure you go check those out so you can know exactly how this will play out and, how it's likely to play out, I should say. So also, let's take a look at our VWAP. Curious to see if we are still above the VWAP. So let's go to the 1 hour. Shout out to y'all reaching out to the channel. Okay, so we can see that the price did just break underneath the VWAP on the 1 hour chart. So that is a bearish signal. So the price could likely pull back a little bit more. Let's look at where our next support level is just in case. So possibly even to around that 1189 level. But if it wicks down right there, don't be afraid. Just understand that this is what the chart is telling us. It could happen. Also, if we look left from this area, we can see we found support in that same exact area right here. So keep that in mind as well. So we got two areas of support, which the price could likely, come test. And that would be, trying to test that area 3 different times, which it doesn't break below that area, which is a bullish signal showing us that the price is holding at that level very strong. So also, let's look at that moving average on the 200-day. Let's see. Okay, vechain is still well above our 200-day moving average. So even if we pull it down around to that 991 level, 995 level, we would still technically be above. As long as we hold that like right 999 above that area somewhat. Let's try to zoom in and get it exactly as close as possible. Okay, so yep, it's right at that 995 level. It could pull all the way back to that level and still be considered bullish. So don't get shaken out by any movements before this area. It might just try to, play around with people, test them to see, how confident people are. But, vechain is about to drop. So now let's look at, let's get into the Twitter page. We got more partnerships here. Someone on Twitter, the real Chris. Voltoshi says there's this voltage in the air. Voltoshi has been hinting harder and harder at the release of vechain. We already know it's coming within 3 weeks, but he's been hinting very hard that it could happen any moment. So Voltoshi is one of those people that under promises, over delivers. So if he says 3 weeks, I'm expecting that could even be 3 days. So we're fingers, alert right now, ready to make that next move. So Pablo says, where are Power, King Ozzy, and myself, I believe, traveling this week for a corporate vote meeting. So it looks like 42% guess New York City. So shout out to these brothers right here going to hold it down for the vote army. Also, Volta Dragon Sailor Club says a new round of RP play to earn game just started. So if you want to get access to this and be able to win actual prizes, crypto money prizes, then you can join in. There's different rounds. There's a free version and also a version where you can basically put a little bit in to be able to get a little bit out. But this round will last until December 15. You will find below the rules and the prizes for all the winners. So shout out also to someone else, the Shiba boy said, if you're in the Shib army and don't have any vechain, not financial advice, but you should get some before it's too expensive. So definitely have to agree with that. Ian says, I'm so voted right now, even with someone cheating over 100 ETH, vechain is still pumping massive green candles and flagging out, looking to break the 100 million market cap soon. and to new all-time high. Vote Army. So shout out to Ian holding it down with the Vote Army. Vatoshi says, me checking every new vote tweet to see if VoteChange gets launched. Better turn those notifications on. So Vatoshi is hinting at us, or whoever's behind the Twitter page is letting us know, it's about to take place. So VoteChange MVP 3 ETH. With ETH stirs, altcoins follows, embracing a deflationary future. Vitalik is all about burns, and we'll be pulling our weight to help. It's also been confirmed that the VDSC NFTs have ETH rewards for holding and can also burn. This is absolutely bullish. Excited to hear that. So if you're holding some of those VDSC NFTs, now you know that they will have ETH rewards. So for us that are holding multiple of them, that's even more bullish. We're going to be able to just stack up ETH in our wallet. So excited about that. Unprecedented voltage around the corner. Absolutely. VoteChange is about to drop. It's making every single project that's listed on it deflationary. That means it's going to be removing tokens out of the supply for these projects. This is a thing that these projects, have a hard time doing for themselves. So for the fact that we're creating our own exchange that is going to help these projects do that is very, very bullish, because we're providing value in the space, not just becoming another investment in the space. We're building in the space, and that's going to bring more people to us. So shout out to Crypto Dev as well. Says, Vote Army, should I bring VoteInu on for another space? So it's always good to get everywhere we can. Shout out to Jake. He said it's a great day to be a part of the Vote Army. Believe said VoteInu is today VoteChange day. Man, it'll be 3 days tomorrow. So I think this video we're about to drop right now might really serve as a heads up, one of those preparatory alerts, letting you know like, hey, it's about to happen. So Ian said, now that's what a voted chart looks like. What's your thoughts? New all-time high this week. So salute to the whole Vote Army holding it down. Crypto DeFi Jim says, so tell me more about VoteInu. So obviously I already see y'all 159 deep in the comment section letting them know. You can tag them in this video as well on Twitter. That would be super dope. And then shout out to Vatoshi, the VoteInu team, for sharing my last VoteInu video. So basically in this video I talked about the countdown basically beginning. We know that VoteChange is about to drop. We know how bullish that is for the space. We know that every project being listed on VoteChange not only helps that project, but it also helps VoteInu by burning a portion of vote. So it's a win-win for everybody. So I think that's going to be bullish enough to give us a good enough catalyst to trigger that run. Not saying for the overall crypto market, but at least for VoteInu and maybe a few other dog inspired tokens. So also shout out to Crypto Insight, said just in, VoteInu is now listed on KickX.com. So KickX is a fast developing crypto exchange with 1.3 plus million users, 50 plus coins and tokens listed. Keep building. This is exactly what we need to see. More access, more awareness, more points of contact. Just because we're on some exchanges, you got to remember some of these exchanges aren't available in other countries. But let's see. Pablo says, tonight we vote 8 p.m. Salute to Pablo. I think this was actually yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday. So basically retweeting that Elon Musk power to the people tweet. That was super bullish. If y'all didn't see that, Elon Musk dropped the VoteInu lightning bolts with the VoteInu phrase or quote, ours is really the people's crypto, but power to the people, connect the dots with more lightning bolts. Now, it could be connected, it could be not, but I think Elon Musk, definitely has his eye over the space. You got to remember, he's very, very aware of the meme coin space. Even when, I was more just focused on teaching about stocks, Elon was still, very, very influential in that space. And now that he's in meme coins, that influence is even stronger when he talks about projects like Doge, shib, and VoteInu. So just connect the dots. Once he mentions VoteInu, or if he does do that, it's a wrap. You can just guarantee that this is going to the moon. So a lot of people don't like to say, we need Elon, which I don't feel we need him, but it would not be a bad thing to have him supporting VoteInu. So keep that in mind. But that's all we got. We got the chart of making higher lows converging, which shows us, that's basically some people call it, a flag or a pennant forming right here, or a symmetrical triangle, and we're having that breakout right now. So this is usually a sign that the price wants to break out. It's either going to do it to the downside or the upside. And right now, this is signaling with the candle closing that the breakout is going to the upside. You see the candle broke out and closed above this trend line. So it's showing us that the breakout is moving towards the upside now, and that's a very confident candle too. You can look at the candle size and compare it to some of these other movements and see that, you know, that was a lot of confidence in that buy. So that's all we got for this video, man. I just want to keep y'all voted, keep y'all updated.